everybody in the internet world. It's June, your tarot queen, month of the South. I had someone ask me to do a reading on how to stay positive, how to keep that stiff upper lip, if you will. So I'm going to do a reading on that, and then, do a reading for someone who may or may not need it. Today has been a trying day for me personally. I've been studying accounting, and it's not really easy. I thought I knew a lot about business, but I took a practice exam today, and it was not a good it was not a good result. And the only excuse I have is that I have too much on my mind, or I'm just not absorbing it. So I'm going to redo it and reread. I'm allowed to do it like 3 more times, so it'll be okay. Again, you guys, I hope I'm not scaring anybody. I'm not wearing any makeup except for maybe some mascara. But anyway, go Bills. It's getting ready for draft day pretty soon. So I'll be watching that for sure. And my husband, Kevin, he really likes the Tour de France. So he'll be enjoying that pretty soon as well. But anyway, gotta love my Bills. That's one thing that is true. I am also going to work on my curtain today, and hopefully can show you guys some progress on that tomorrow. And I am going to be doing live. It's probably going to be on Sunday again. Well, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, Sunday. Yep. I know that a lot of people visit their families and have family time together, which people need. I sure do miss it with my daughter. She just off in her own little world, leaving mom and dad behind, which I guess we've all done it in a time or two. It's just a little disheartening, but it'll be okay. Anyway, so, I mean, who wants to hang out with her old mom and dad all the time? Yeah, but you would think that she would at least come over on Sundays. She used to, but not anymore. But it's okay, it's not football season yet. Maybe she will then. And if she don't, well, her loss. I don't even know where I was at. You guys, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it helps me tremendously. And right now I feel like I could use all the hugs and the love and the light and the positive energy anybody can muster. So please like and subscribe to my channel and help me help others. But anyway, let's see what we can do to keep up our spirits in this trying time of the U.S. at any rate. I mean, I know that other countries have problems as well, like Ukraine and Gaza and all over the world. I mean, I know that other people have issues that they are worried about and concerned about. And us in America, we definitely have some issues that we're all really, really, really super concerned about. So let's see how we can keep up our spirits and get through this trying time by universe. Let's see what universe has to tell us about that. All right, universe, how can we keep up our spirits and hang tight and not fall into a deep depression? How can we do this? And I'm just gonna pull cards. This is no particular spread that I do on these. I'm just gonna pull cards and see what it tells us. If you do want a private consultation with myself, you can reach me at juneandholly@yahoo.com. That's JUNENHOLLY @yahoo.com. For now, I do plan on changing that email soon because I'm afraid people get lost in the shuffle of my email that I've had forever and a day. So if y'all can think of a really cute name that's easy to spell and easy to remember, let's put it out there. All right, universe, how can we keep up a positive energy in this day and trying times that we are going through? And please don't tell me just faith. I am using the Mystic Tarot today. Very easy to shuffle, not a thin deck, not a super. I've used it a lot. The corners are worn, but yeah, hey, it answers my questions. So I don't know if you guys can see me even shuffling here. I am a certified life coach. I do use my cards in my life coaching sessions. So if anybody wants one private consultation or life coaching session, you just hit me up on my email, and I will try to put it in the descriptions. I know I say I do, and sometimes I don't, but I try. You know, I am not perfect by no means. Although I strive for it. You know, I try to say thank you and please and send thank you notes and send kind wishes to people who need it. All right, universe, anything else you want to say to us about our positivity? On to about keeping up our strength, about keeping our composure, our positivity in love and light. Won't come up. Of course, it's not one. No one is. All right. Is this all you have to say to us about that? Let's just do it again. All right. Nope. Okay, shuffle again. Maybe that's what it's trying to tell me. Shuffle again. Okay. All right. Is that it? No. I guess we got a lot of work to do, guys. I don't know. Is that it? No. Okay, this is for somebody else. This is for someone else. It's flipped up straight up. And this is trying to tell somebody that they need to take action where their family is concerned. Tough love sometimes is very hard. And even standing up to someone in your family that you love and you respect is really hard. Trust me, I know. So it's, yeah, this is for somebody else. This is not on keeping our stiff upper lip. This is for someone out there really who needs to stand up for yourself, stand up to the family member or members that you need to do, and you need to take swift, quick action. Do it. and do it now. Do it today. Hopefully you see this today. Or whenever you see this, you need to do it. So, I believe that's it for that. We're just gonna look through these here real quick. I thought I saw the tower in here, but I didn't. Okay, which is good. And this is the Queen of Pentacles. And, you know, in the White House is a Gemini. So Geminis can be one way 1 second and another way another second, as we have totally seen with tariffs on, tariffs off, tariffs on, tariffs off, more tariffs on, more tariffs off. It's been confusing, making your head spin. And I think it's meant to. I think that Shirley is not that stupid. But I think it's meant to, and actually Geminis are the most hated zodiac in the zodiac because of this. You know, one day they're sweet and kind and you think, oh, what a wonderful person. And the next second they're like, ah, and you're like, who are you? You know, they have totally two different personalities. Now, they can reel that in and make those two different personalities work together. Unfortunately, our I don't even like to call him the president. Ugh. But our person that is running or trying to run the government is very emotionally immature and unstable. And you know what? I would say that's not our problem, but it is our problem. And I believe that this is June talking, not the cards. I was just talking about probably what's causing a lot of our anxiety and stress and you know, hardship. He says you have to remember it's gonna hurt at first, but it'll be better in the long run. Well, what if we can't survive the hurt? Oh, I forgot. Only the weak won't survive. Well, I know that we are all of us are strong in some points of our lives. And when we all put our strengths together, we can overcome anything. So, on to the next card. I'll quit ranting. All right, this is about realization, realistic versus fantasy. This is reverse. So, I think we have to be really super realistic. We have to ask ourselves, what can we change? What can we do? Both physically, mentally, verbally, what can we do? And I think America, at least, has been trying very hard to stand up to this anarchy, or whatever you want to call it, oligarchy, or whatever, non-democracy, wannabe king person. We have been standing and protesting, and I believe it's just falling on deaf ears. Some places, like when I went to the protest, and I was really impressed on the amount of people that came out, but they didn't even show it on the local news around here, so they downplayed it. It was, we're in a red state, what can I say? There's a bunch of blue specks out there, but we're in a red state, so they didn't really talk about it on the local news. Now, they have talked about bigger cities and bigger things on the national news, but not on our local stations. So anyway, I think that we just have to be realistic. We have to understand that this person is he don't care. He's like, you're saying what? He's got his fingers in his ears. He's playing golf. He doesn't care. He does not care. And we have to be realistic about he doesn't care. He doesn't care how you feel. He doesn't care if your Social Security gets there on time, if you can pay your bills or not, if you can eat or not. He doesn't care. Period. All right. And J.D. Vance is no better. Now, this is our first major arcana on what we can do to help ourselves. This is the Emperor. And the majority, I believe, of the world, the U.S. citizens and citizens all over the world, the globe, are generally kind individuals. Yeah, we can all be a little bit selfish, but we're generally deep down kind and fair. We're very fair. We try to be fair. Sometimes it's hard. You feel like somebody's done you injustice and you got to get back at them. But, you know, what we really need to do, and this is a major, guys, what we really need to do is be fair and be honest, not only with ourselves, but with everyone. Tell everybody how you feel. I don't care if they disagree with you. And you can say to them, as I have said to a few friends, we are going to have to agree to disagree. And if we can't, I am not going your way. I am not going that route. I'm not doing it. And you are not going my route. It doesn't mean I hate you. I love you. I have known you for a long time. And it's okay for you to believe whatever it is you're believing. But it's okay for me to believe whatever it is I'm believing. So we have to be fair. We have to be fair to ourselves, but we also have to speak our mind. And we have to say, we have to talk, we have to believe. We have to believe as a country, as a world, as a globe, that we can all come together and beat the negativity, beat the devil, if you will, down. And I don't mean just the presidency. I mean all the evil in the world. You know, we've got to, you know, light overcomes darkness. And it's time for us to realize that our light shines. And it envelops the darkness. It just evaporates it. So let's all just be fair. Just be fair. Just be fair. That will help you to know that you are doing your part for world economy, world peace, world love. You are doing your part by being fair. And by listening to somebody else's point of view. Maybe a good debate is needed. Maybe not, or just listening and say, yes, I hear you. I may not agree with that, but I hear you. And that shows a lot that, you know, that we at least are trying to understand somebody else's way of thinking. Also, this is my death card. This is my loss card. Now, it is reversed, so this is not talking about physical death. I do not believe, because I've asked the universe not to show me that. So, I want to say that this is like, it's disheartening. Like me not passing that practice exam. I can't even talk today. Practice exam. I was disheartened. I was disappointed in myself. I was disappointed that I wasn't paying attention to what I was reading, or taking too long in between there and here and taking the test and not comprehending. I was disappointed. I'm disappointed in a lot of things. I'm disappointed in my daughter. I want her to come up and be a part of her father and I's lives. And I get she's young. She wants to sow oats and do things that she wants to do, and I get that. But it's still disappointing. And I think we have to say to ourselves, not just our children, but ourselves, that it's okay to be disappointed. We are disappointed. We are disappointed that we're not being heard. We're disappointed that we're speaking in volumes and we're still not being heard. So I guess we have to step it up. Step it up and realize, yes, there are going to be disappointments in everyday life. There are going to be disappointments, and it's okay. It's okay. You will either get over it or you won't, but hopefully you'll get over it. Just realize that those blocks are there. Those little hurdles are there, and it's our job to get over them. Next card says justice. You know, justice is slow. Karma's slow. You know, some of people that like even got snatched off the street, that didn't do anything wrong, haven't been a criminal, wasn't even protesting, and the next thing you know, they're gone. And even though a judge ordered for them to be brought back, are they? No. He's not listening. He is not hearing us. And we have to make him hear us. So we have to turn this card right side up. Right now, justice is not working in our favor. Yes, I heard the Supreme Court that he appointed did not give him total immunity. So that's a plus. I don't know how true that is, but that's a plus. Now, I think what this card is trying to say is that we need to step up our game. You know, we've been protesting in cities all around the world. And I know Mar-a-Lago is a private resort, but the sidewalk, the street that surrounds the golf course or the place where he lives is not private. You can walk on that sidewalk and you can protest. Now, if you can get there, go, do it, fly, drive, do whatever you got to do. If you can't, it's okay. Support those who can, you know. Maybe then he will hear us. If we're at his front door, if we're at his golf course as he's winning his own golf tournament. I mean, okay, I'd probably letting him win. Like I used to do my sister when I taught her how to play chess. I let her win. Then she beat me up anyway. So I couldn't win. So, whew. Anyway, I think we need to step up our game. And I think we need to hit them where they can hear us. Where the politicians, the senators, the governors, the House people hear us. Some do. Some already do. And they're fighting. They're having town halls. They are going places like Bernie Sanders and what is her name? I can't. It's escaping me. Not Jasmine Crockett, but the other one. It's at the tip of my tongue. Anyway, her. And she is, along with Bernie Sanders, going to red states and having town halls. So if you can happen to get to one of those town halls, go. You know, I personally, I know it's hard for me to get places because of my situation, but I try. And that's all we can do is try and make our voice be heard and make them hear us. Next one. And remember, it's okay, you know, it's okay. We all have those little temper tantrums as children always do this way. And it's okay. It's okay that we can't do everything. We're only one person. Together we are strong. Together we are strong. Sometimes you just got to feel it Take a deep breath, distract yourself, do something different, come back to this later. Let your little inner child come out and play for a minute, and then come back to the serious stuff. Okay? Sometimes you just got to do something that's fun for you. And it doesn't have to cost anything. It really doesn't. I'm going to work on a rug today. I'm put my books away. I'm not going to study anymore today. I was disappointed in myself, so therefore I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to do it not today. I'm not going to do it anymore today. I am going to do stuff that I, just distracts me from, it makes me feel good, makes me see accomplishments right away. Because when we protest and it's not aired on our local news station, then it's disappointing. And you get frustrated because you feel like you're not being heard, which is why I say, listen, at that Emperor card, you need to listen to other people as well as they need to listen to you. So again, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to not be so gung-ho. It's okay to take a break. And this is about generosity. It's a Six of Pentacles, and it's about giving to those who you feel need to be given to. Now, if we all stopped buying as much, maybe that might hit home somewhere. However, we do need things. We need to eat. We need rent. We need electric. We need things. I mean, we just need them. I personally need internet, right now, so I can talk to you guys. So be cautious where you're spending your money. If they're not for equality, then don't spend your money there. Find a different place to do that. Now, granted, some people don't have a choice. Like here in Eastern Tennessee, you only have Walmarts or Food Cities or Amazon, and some people can't get out, so they don't really have a choice. But they can cut back. They can spend less. They can do something to help themselves. And you deserve generosity as well as everyone else does. So remember that you matter too. And this includes your time. You have to put yourself first. Old saying, put the oxygen mask on yourself before you do the child. Because if you don't put the oxygen mask on you, you can't take care of the child. And who's going to? Pro-lifers? I don't know. Because they'll take care of it while it's in the womb, but then they don't want to help you when you've had it. So I don't know. Now we have the King of Wands, which is a Aries type of individual. And Aries are very, I don't want to say they're flighty, but they're, ooh, that's shiny, that's shiny. They chase a lot of squirrels, which, we're going down a lot of rabbit holes. And I think that what this card is trying to tell us is that we need to stay focused on where focus is going. What is the motive behind these tariffs? Is it really to wreck our economy, or is there something deeper? Is there something deeper? Do they want a war on the United States? What is their reasoning? Because we all know tariffs don't work. We all know that strangles our country and other countries. So tariffs don't really work as far as building the economy. So we have to remember to stop going down different rabbit holes. We need to concentrate and try to figure out what the end game is for this democracy, what the end game is, and then combat that. Because a lot of the stuff that comes on the news or even social media is just something to distract you, something to make you angry enough to go down that rabbit hole instead of focusing on the real picture. So try, if you can, to remain focused on what the real issues are. And judgment, you know, it's reverse. This is a major arcana. So this says to try to refrain from judging. I think that when we expect something, we highly get disappointed. So try to expect nothing, but look for the best, you know, but expect nothing. So I think that we have to stay true to ourselves, our belief, our heart. And the only person that we really can judge is ourselves. Are we doing enough? Are we taking care of ourselves enough to fight this fight? So I think this is talking about judging yourself. If you feel like you're not doing enough, well, step up. If you're not, if you feel like you're doing all you can do, then that's all you can do. Don't beat yourself up over that. It's okay. At least you spoke up, right? And definitely learn to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. If it's a sweater you haven't worn in 20 years or a Buffalo Bills t-shirt that I will continue to wear, whether it has holes in it or not, but it serves me, it makes me happy. So I wouldn't throw that away or give it away for nothing. So, you know, you got to learn to let go of the things that no longer serve you. If somebody doesn't want to be around you, well, okay. Your loss. That's fine. You know, I'm just being a true person. I'm being honest to myself and to everyone else. So, you know, if you don't want to be around me, that's your loss. Sorry about your luck. I'm out. And I'll keep that person at arm's length. I won't be rude. I won't be mean. And you don't have to be rude or mean to walk away and keep your boundaries up. And you don't have to be rude or mean to walk away from things that you're not in line with. It's okay. And you shouldn't feel guilty about walking away from those things. And do not let people control you. I don't care if they hold the purse strings. You can make it. If I can make it, you can make it. So, therefore, remind yourself you do not have to put up with where you are or things that no longer have value in your life. You don't have to do that. So, therefore, move on. Last card. I don't really think we need to reinvent the wheel or tweak our plans much. I believe that, you know, we are on the right track for the most part. And we have to remind ourselves that we are on the right track. We are doing what we can. We are speaking up where we can. We are following through where we can. We're going to town halls. We're protesting in the streets. We're trying not to buy as much. We're trying to hold back. We're trying to hit them where it hurts. Because honestly, guys, we are on the right track. Give yourselves pats on the back. Because you know what? Who are those billionaires going to have work for them if they starve all of their workers? Who's going to be there to pick up their trash? Who's going to be there to clean their houses or to make their product? No one. So if they don't realize, if they don't stop and realize that they're cutting their nose off to spite their face, so whose problem is that? That's theirs. So we just need to keep on keeping on. We don't need them. They need us. They need us. They need to pay their fair share of taxes, though. And it really makes me mad that they're trying to tax credit unions and not churches. Credit unions are mostly non-profit organizations. You know, they pay their employees, and then they'll give extraordinary dividends to their members, or pay their employees a little bit of a bonus. The CEO doesn't necessarily get all the money in a credit union, but yet they're trying to tax credit unions? Really? What about churches? Come on, let's go after those guys. Let's go after these billionaires. Let them pay their fair share in taxes. Because there is becoming no middle class. You're either rich or you're poor. So, therefore, if you starve out all the poor, you have no workers. You have no one to make your product, to do anything for you. Whether it's your Gucci bag or your, $1 million mansion or your clubhouse, Mar-a-Lago. You have no one to work for you. So you're cutting your own nose off to spite your face, and realize that's a pretty powerful thing. So I don't really think we need to tweak our plans. I think we're on the right track. We're doing the right things. Only issue I see us having is going down different rabbit holes that don't matter. So that's it for that. Now let's see if universe wants to tell anybody else something. I know that one card that came out, taking action where family matters are concerned, popped out really pretty quickly. And this I'm going to do a little short, hopefully for someone, if the universe will let me do a little short. Sometimes it doesn't let me. But anyway, I'm going to do another little short here for somebody. Or maybe I should just stop here and record a second one. I don't know. But I'm just going to do it. Let's see. Universe, do you have anything else to say to someone out there who may need some guidance on a particular situation that they're having? Okay. Yes, it does. There's one. Is this all you have to say to this individual? I like the scarf a lot better because it doesn't hold my cards down. Okay. One more shuffle, right? Okay. Guess not. Is that it? And is this two different people? Might be two different people here. One. Someone knows where their enemies are or their pitfalls are. This is normally a very depressing card. The moon is about depression if it's straight up. That you don't know where your enemies are. You don't know where your pitfalls are. But you do. And this is an Aquarius type of individual who's very charming and very kind usually. They can charm the venom out of a snake. And when they use it properly and for the greater good, they know how to get what they need and what they want. So hopefully this person, whoever you are out there, realizes that you know how to get what you need and what you want. And you can throw on the charm and people will eat out of your hand. So, and you know who your enemies are and what your downfalls are. So that's a good thing for you. This talks about you're not getting enough fun time though. And it's time to play a little bit. You're not playing. You're almost too serious. You gotta take time to relax. It's okay to go out with the friends every now and again. You don't have to stay with just your inner circle. Go out and mingle. You know, it's okay. Sometimes work doesn't allow, or circumstances don't allow for you to do that, but it's okay. I do see that you are feeling comfortable in your romantic arena, but to stay there, you have to get out and play some, which is what this card is talking about. Not really hanging out with the friends much. You're just kind of dug in with the loved one, and that's it, you know. So, and that's okay. That's okay too. So that's what you want to do. There is a decision to be made, and you are not. I think you're in denial, is what you are. You are so used to being able to charm your way in and out of situations, but you are in denial that this person can see through the charm, and they're seeing the person that lives behind that facade. And I don't think you like that. I think that makes you a little uncomfortable, but you're in denial of it because you don't want them to see. Maybe there's something ugly in your past and you don't want them to see that. You want them to see you as the person that they fell in love with. And you probably are the person they fell in love with, but you know, everybody has skeletons in their closet. Everyone, including you. So stop denying it. Tell the truth. And take action where your money is concerned. Put your money where your mouth is. Don't spend it all. Put your money where your mouth is. Take action on that. And that's it for you, whomever you may be. Now let's see what this other little group of cards said. Ace of Cups, they feel, this might be the other half of that person. They're not feeling the love. They're not feeling the love. They're not feeling the respect. They're not feeling, they don't feel comfortable. You might, but they don't. So this person is not feeling comfortable. They're not feeling loved. They're not feeling appreciated. Might be me. They're longing for past when, you know, you first start dating somebody, they always put the best foot forward, right? And then you, as you go through life, you learn them and they learn you, and you either grow together or you grow apart. And sometimes you just disagree, and they're longing for the old day. They're longing for the old partner because they felt loved. They felt respected. They felt needed. So it's okay to move on from this. If you're not feeling loved, respected, or needed, don't long for past. The rear view mirror is small, man. The windshield is wide open. There are plenty of fish in the sea, and I am sure you are a loving, caring individual, and you deserve to be loved and treated the way you were at first in this relationship. It's okay. And you have the Emperor upside down, Major Arcana. And this tells me you're not being fair. And this tells me that you really need to look at your situation. Is it you or is it them? Or is it both of you? Can you be fair enough to sit down and have a conversation? Can you be fair enough to say, hey, look, I feel like we're growing apart, or, you know, I definitely don't feel the love anymore. Do you have the courage to do that? You need that courage to do that. I think you'll feel better. And remember, fantasy versus reality. you got fantasy here. Yes, romance is intoxicating. It feels so good to be romanced and chased after, and like you feel like a princess or or a queen or whatever, or a king. You just feel awesome. But remember, that's fantasy. Reality is give and take. Are you living in a fantasy world? Ask yourself that. Put a little reality in there too. I'm not saying totally get rid of your fantasies, because fantasies are needed as well. But put a little reality in there. Put a little reality in there. And that's it for you. So with all of that being said, I feel much better. I hope that you guys like and subscribe to my channel. I guess I can be a little harsh sometimes. I don't mean to. I'm a Sag, so I'm what they call brutally honest. Anyway. So anyways, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. And I'm hoping that I do. And I hope that it happens sooner than later. Because, things can be hard. But that's okay. I'm only one person, just like you are. Only one person. And we're all in this together. We really are. We're all connected in a way that is universally connection. Some way out there in the outer rings of our scope of sphere, if you will, or orb, if you will. But anyway, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you like my content, please hit the thumbs up. And if you watch all the way to the end, kudos for you, because sometimes I can be long-winded. So, hats off to you. I hope everybody has a fabulous rest of their day, and keep your chin up and know that we're not chasing rabbit holes. We're getting to the bottom of it, and we are going to take a stance. And that's all I can say about that. So with that being said, everybody, stay tuned, stay mystical. And again, my next live will be on Sunday. I'm not real sure what time yet. It's probably going to be about 3-ish, because I will be by myself again Sunday. So I have like 2 or 3 hours in between turns and things. So it's probably going to be about 3-ish, 2:30, 3-ish. So y'all, if you can, tune in. If you can't, watch later. If you can, and that's okay. I will try to do lives on different days of the weeks so that people can maybe catch me when they can, when they have time. I know that there are different time schedules. People have to work. People have family. People have things they got to do. And I get that. But with all that being said, I'm out of here. Stay mystical.